Hi, sorry, I got cut off, but I'm going to continue in the second video. So the next thing I was going to talk about is the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is over here. And it is a structure of little linked, what I think of it is like little linked tunnels, or you could call them channels. They're interconnected and called cisternae. Now, they're not quite close enough, but usually they are touching the nuclear envelope. So there are two kinds of ER. There is smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. And so first let's do rough ER. As you can see, that looks a little rougher. That is because it is covered in ribosomes. So rough ER is connected to the nuclear envelope, and as I said, it is covered in ribosomes. Its function is that it produces and synthesizes proteins and phospholipids. Now the smooth ER, you can see right here, it is does not have ribosomes, so it looks slightly smoother than the rough ER. And in addition, it has a slightly different shape than the rough ER. Though you can't quite tell that well from this diagram, it is the smooth ER is slightly more tubular in shape. So anyway, both kinds of ER synthesize lipids, detoxify, and manufacture all membranes of the cell. So there you go. I'll do a little close-up on this, smooth and rough right there. Okay. So, next we are going to have our Golgi complex. That is right here. Now to me it looks like sort of a bunch of small stacks of little tunnels. You could also say it's small stacks of cisternae. But again, just sorry to point that out. This is the Golgi complex right here. So, I apologize for the shaky camera work. The Golgi complex, its function is to finish off protein and synthesize carbs. So I think of it, the Golgi complex, as sort of like a factory that cuts up packages and ships things, and in this case the things that are being cut up and prepared and or not shipped, but it's like a factory that sort of cuts up and prepares and packages things that are about to be shipped, and in this case those things in the factory are proteins. So the next thing, going along with that metaphor, we'll get a close-up again of the Golgi complex. The next thing are the Golgi vesicles. So if the Golgi complex, it prepares the proteins, gets them ready to be shipped, then the Golgi vesicles are what basically ships those proteins, just ships them. And as you can see, there are Golgi vesicles all around in the neighborhood of the Golgi complex. Let's look a little more distant again. And then these Golgi vesicles go on to do various things. Some become lysosomes, which we are going to discuss further in a moment. Some fuse with the plasma to sort of renew it, and some, not the plasma, I'm sorry, the plasma membrane or the cell membrane, and some help with storage. Next thing we are looking at is lysosomes. So let's get a close-up of that. Lysosomes are these little purple dots. And as you can see, it says lysosomes. And lysosomes are basically like little containers of enzymes enclosed by a membrane. Here they are round, but they can be in different shapes. They contain digestive enzymes. Oh, sorry, this camera is so shaky. There, that's better. They contain digestive enzymes, and they digest, break down, and dispose of unwanted materials. Anyway, this next one is mitochondria, as you can see right here. Those are the red things. These are the powerhouse of the cell. Now, they're the powerhouse of the cell, and inside them they have these little internal folds called cristae. And some people say mitochondria are shaped like ovals, but to me they kind of look like pills. But anyway, their function is to synthesize the ATP. Now next, we have centrioles. Those are these red things right over here. I'm gonna zoom up to them so you can see them a little bit better. Now, centrioles are paired organelles, and usually they're arranged in a perpendicular fashion. This one goes up a little bit too much, but they're supposed to be perpendicular. Their shape is kind of complex. They are cylindrical shaped, as you can see, but they're made of a group of microtubules, and their function is basically cell division. So, again, that is the whole picture. Okay, thank you so much.